fantasy is always a fantastic game. Dear viewer, I believe you've been fine since we last met in the previous episode, as we have been, okay? And it is glad that you found time to join us again in this today's episode. Welcome, and this is the Literature Alphabet. This is the program where we take you through the A to Z of literature. I'm your host as usual, E.J. Washington, and I'm joined by our resident teacher of literature in English. Mwalimu.
Yes.
Karibu sana.
Thank you so much.
Quickly say hello to the viewer. Maybe there's somebody new who does not know you.
Hello, viewers. I'm Mr. Agudho Paul, a teacher at Homa Bay National School. Feel most welcome.
I thought today you would not mention the national school, but it's fine. You have mentioned it already. Thank you.
That is our trademark.
Thank you. Thank you. It's fine.
Yes.
I think next time when I introduce myself, I'll also introduce myself with the company where I work.
But of course, not forgetting a center of academic excellence.
Wherever.
Yes.
Anyway, dear viewer, we are proceeding with the plot of The Samaritan, played by John Lara.
Exactly.
We've handled Act 1, Scene 1, Scene 2, and Scene 3. And we had started Act 2 today, right?
Act 2, Scene 1,
Yes,
Episode 1.
Act 2, Scene 1, Episode 1.
Yes.
But very quickly, we can have a brief overview of what has happened in the past for the sake of the learner maybe who has just joined us today,
Yes.
being his first or her first time.
Yes.
We remember the story is about two learners.
Yes.
Can I do the recap today?
Why not? Although it's like you're going to make a recap all the way from Scene 1, Act 1.
Very quickly, in less than a minute.
We will have redundancy, and in the interest of time, please find it within your schedule to narrow it down to the last episode that we handled on strategies. That was the episode.
This is a friend of Mayor Morsi, so they're dictators, but it is well.
Yes.
Starting from the last episode, we understand that the mayor convened an urgent meeting at the golf club.
That's exactly.
Where they now called a section of his inner circle.
Yes.
Not the entire inner circle, just a
Yes.
section.
Two allies.
Two allies, preferably.
In brackets.
The Chief Inspector General of Police,
That is
Inspector Bembe, and
there is the harvester. There is
Mr. Harvester, who is the municipality CEO. And together they come up with ways of encountering not just the app,
Yes.
but also their colleagues who have dissenting opinions
Yes.
on their directions or the direction they want to take the municipality.
Exactly.
And together they come up with a raft of proposals and measures
Yes.
going forward. And they also discover from the leading newspapers in the municipality
Yes.
that more and more of their filth
Yes.
is actually being exposed
Sure.
to the public.
Sure.
This includes the hotel where they are in a meeting in
Yes.
currently, which is built on a public land belonging to a university land, and amongst others.
Yes.
Nimemaliza.
Thank you. I wish to. That is a very nice kind of overview.
I told you.
And you are just in point.
Thank you.
And as we get into the next episode of Act 2, Scene 1,
Act 2, Scene 1, yes.
we see a moment of fear actually engulfed at Sagrada Secondary School.
Oh, the setting takes us back to Sagrada Secondary School.
That is where the setting takes us back into. And we see Alvita and Montano
Yes.
having some bit of fear.
And particularly it's on a Thursday, 8 a.m.
Exactly.
Yes.
And they pay a visit to their teacher Nicole in her office.
Yes.
Yes. And they are afraid that the mayor gave Nicole an ultimatum to stop the play The Samaritan.
The students are already aware.
Yes. And of course, the mayor fears that the Samaritan might get, Nicole fears that the Samaritan might get her into trouble. He assures them that everything will be all right, however. And Nicole reminds the students that of the parable of the Good Samaritan in the Bible. She tells them that despite the hostilities between the Jews and the Samaritans,
yes,
the man in the parable is treated with compassion and taken to a safe place.
So here we find a biblical allusion.
So that is another aspect of style, a biblical allusion. She entrusts the Samaritan up in an excellent platform that gives every person an opportunity to speak out against wrongdoings, to share ideas that will make life better. Yeah. And as the play unfolds, of course, she encourages them that everyone must all take responsibility for the progress of their municipality.
Wow.
To improve individual lives.
It reminds me what Shakespeare says in one of his masterpieces.
Yes.
That the world is a stage.
Yes.
And everyone has to play their part.
Yes.
Yes.
Of course, Alvita thinks differently. As the play unfolds, Alvita says that the app will not help us, the leaders will not allow it. Nicole assures them that the Samaritan will change the history of the municipality.
So it gets to a point where the founders now are starting to feel like they're discouraged.
Yes. Yes, and Montano says that Miss Nicole may be in danger because they heard that the mayor said what the mayor said, that is. Alvita says that the Samaritan has been all over the newspapers, radio and TV channels for over 2 months.
It's trending.
And has gone so big, and it is no longer suitable for them. Nicole criticizes the life of the leaders. The salaries the leaders earn are known and cannot afford flaunty lifestyle. So yet the leaders own big vehicles, huge houses, and have plenty of money.
So sometimes it's important for teachers to discuss with the students the actual happenings in the society.
Exactly.
Yes.
And she advises the students to stand firm with the app and demand that the leaders do the right things.
The due diligence.
Yes. She urges them to pursue the app and demand that the leader to pursue the app. Nicole's mobile phone rings. She says that, of course, she says that the principal wants to see her.
Yes.
Hence, she would see them later.
Oh, so the phone call makes the scene becomes a short scene. I think it's one of the shortest scenes in the play.
It's one of the shortest scenes. Exactly.
What would you do today if right now if your principal calls? Will this scene end here?
Of course, a call from your boss
is
a respect. So it means we must respect our boss as equal.
So this scene ends because your boss called?
Definitely, it is just adjourned a bit.
Now you make me understand, Miss Nicole.
As you know, respectful.
Yes. Okay.
She actually heeds to the call from the principal.
All right.
So we are yet to hear. We are left in suspense at that moment.
It ends. We don't know what the call is about.
Yes.
And
we don't know what the call is about.
The mistress, Miss Nicole here, adjourns the meeting with the students.
Yes.
Probably maybe releasing them to go back to class.
Yes.
Or something.
Yes.
That how do we title that episode or that scene?
That scene we title it as a moment of fear.
Moment of fear
among the students. Alvita and Montano at Sagrada Secondary School.
Yes.
Exactly.
What do you think when they were planning to launch or when they were planning to invent this app?
Yes.
Hadn't they foreseen or thought of the implications the app would bring?
Definitely that did not come, but by virtue
or their intentions were pure and
their
right.
intentions were pure. Of course, we would allude it to the brain of the teacher being in question and being at the front leading and then letting them make the play happen. But again, as an eye opener, a whistleblower, maybe Nicole here is in question as the whistleblower through the students, Alvita and Montano. Yes. Because we see Alvita and Montano naively bringing out the feelings of the people through this particular app. And what they see through the app, Alvita and Montano have already been capable of actually cornering these leaders.
Yes, you know the M-Pesa or the mobile money app was coined here right here in Kenya.
Exactly.
I wish if the leaders had refused to support it. Why would the world be today without mobile money?
We would be carrying money in bags.
But you know, I remember when you sometimes call me to tell me to send you something or vice versa.
Yes, or vice versa, it happens.
It's all right.
Yes.
So very quickly, let us indulge into Act 2, Scene 2.
Exactly.
Yes. And again here, if you permit me,
yes.
The setting is in the school, Sagredo Secondary School.
Sagrada.
Yes. Secondary School.
Exactly.
With the time I'll get the names, don't worry.
Sure.
Sagrada Secondary School, but now in the principal's office.
Yes.
Where Miss Narine, the principal, right?
Yes.
Is seated in the principal's boardroom.
Yes.
In a big rectangular room and a large ovoid mahogany table. With several seats around it.
Yes.
Then the principal, before the principal is a pen, a notebook, obviously. Besides is a bottle of water and a glass. Then there's a soft knock on the door, and which slowly opens, and the secretary appears.
Yes.
Secretary Madam Shalini,
Yes.
who actually alerts the principal that Madam Nicole is here to see her.
Yes.
Then Madam Nicole walks in, and that's where you pick.
Yes.
Yes.
So Madam Nicole walks in, and remember, the principal first of all apologizes to Nicole. The principal apologizes to Nicole for interfering with her schedule and informs her that the Mayor Mosi is on his way to see her, possibly to follow her on his directive of stopping the national launch of the Samaritan app.
And up to this point, that letter that was to be sent to the principal, to the mayor's office, had not been received.
Yes. And Nicole asks if the principal has communicated the message from the Minister of Education on the matter to the mayor's office.
Yes.
She says she did send it. So the principal played her part. The principal says that the app has sent shockwaves across the municipality, and many leaders and other people are in panic. Thus, she feels that the app is dangerous, and Nicole needs to find a way of shutting it down.
Now the principal now he is agreeing with the mayor.
Yes, at some point.
Yes.
And Nicole says that people think that she is behind the apps because she is in charge of the innovation and mentored and has mentored two students.
Yes.
Now the mayor pays a visit to Nicole to convince her.
Oh, the mayor walks in.
Yes, the mayor pays a visit to Nicole to convince her into
Yes.
deleting the damaging information about him on the app.
But I love what Nicole has responded to the principal.
Yes,
The app is not about her.
yes,
I know you as teachers, some people when students pass or students fail,
Yes.
the blame comes to you, the teachers.
sure.
But it is not about you.
Yes.
This is about the learners.
It's about the land.
It is the effort of the learners.
Exactly.
The creativity of the learners.
Yes.
The innovation of the learners.
Exactly.
So why is Madam Nicole here getting this attention, being the center stage of this all?
Madam Nicole must be at the center stage of this because she was actually the one who was in charge,
And she's the adult here.
and she's the adult in question here.
Yes.
And so, if at all there's anything to go by, she has to be questioned because kids or learners cannot be questioned.
And I also believe...
And being that Miss Narine, the principal, someone who is, in terms of management,
Yes.
you have to play neutral.
Delegate.
You have to play a neutral position. At some point, you will not want anything to jeopardize your job.
That is true.
And that is why Miss Narine has to make a stand at this point.
Yes. But I also find Miss Narine, being that she is close to the learners,
Yes.
she could be in some position of
Miss
influence.
Nicole, Miss Nicole.
Oh, sorry, Miss Nicole.
Yes.
Being that she's the one who is in charge of innovations,
Yes.
she's closer to the learners.
Yes.
And any word from her,
Yes.
the learners will take.
Sure.
That's why the mayor and everyone else is trying to pile pressure on her
Yes.
to be the one to inform the learners
Exactly.
in doing away with the app.
Because they have been very close.
I
They
get
have
it.
been very close.
We are together now.
And so, as the mayor pays a visit to Nicole,
Yes.
Miss Nicole is adamant and says that she doesn't own the app or have any rights as it was being handled from the national level.
Yes.
And she could not do anything about it.
Oh, by this time it has gone beyond her.
Yeah, and
I
it is
remember
already-
she mentioned it is
and
with the authority.
It is already with the National Communication
Authority, yes.
And it is no longer anything to do with her. However, the mayor does not understand. The mayor distances himself from most of the blame and accusations mentioned in the Samaritan. He points out various instances of misappropriation of public resources, embezzlement of funds, and the shoddy work done by contractors, which is as a result of rogue leadership in the municipality. And probably through mayor, we see the misuse of office, embezzlement of funds of these other leaders, same leaders that actually brought him into office, and is the one who actually gave them those positions.
So mayor is now accusing his cabinet
he's now
to be the ones who are corrupt.
He wants to find
And
a
not-
way.
He's distancing
He
himself.
wants to distance himself away from this particular what blames that have been mentioned in the Samaritan app.
Yes.
Exactly. And Nicole reminds him as being guilty for most of the crimes done under his watch,
Yes.
as he has not rebuked or sued any of the leaders.
And because the ultimate responsibility is with him.
Yeah, and
Yes.
he claims to be involved in such matters.
The buck stops with him.
Yeah, he accuses Nicole for being politically motivated. He accuses Nicole for that matter.
A teacher.
Yeah, a teacher. For being politically motivated, and she is being used by politicians to fight him through the Samaritan.
His enemies.
Of
All
course,
my enemies are suffering.
yes, and that is his thinking. As that particular episode,
Yes.
you know, he mentions a number of issues on those particular leaders.
Yes.
And you realize that as he wants to find a way of getting away, as he wants to find a way of getting away from the blames, he is bringing out the misdeeds
Yes.
of other leaders that he elected into those various
Some
offices.
things that we didn't even know. Now is the one volunteering information.
Yes.
Yes.
And so learners or viewers
Yes.
must know that certain misbehaviors or mischiefs by
Yes.
other characters will be brought out by other same characters who actually wants to distance themselves away from from the same acts.
Yes.
Are you seeing that?
I
And of course that bit is another style. We will be seeing other characters. We will be seeing their character traits.
Yes.
And probably they will be developing other thematic concerns.
Definitely.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So that is where that actually scene closes, right?
Yes.
Then I think we still have time,
Yes.
and we can go into scene 3 of the same act.
Exactly.
Scene 3, act 2, and because it happens on the same day,
Yes.
same Thursday,
Yes.
now late in the afternoon,
Yes.
in the Sky Room, back to the Mandingo Golf Club.
Yes.
How
How many leaders do we have there, if I may ask you?
From the description here,
Yes.
there's the deputy mayor,
Deputy
Honorable
Mayor.
Ramdae.
Yes.
We have the Honorable Semo
Yes.
and Honorable Ted.
Yes.
They are standing around on the table. On
So
which,
we have three.
yes,
Remember, we have how many?
Three.
Three. Name them.
Honorable
Ramdae,
Ramdae, the deputy mayor.
the deputy mayor,
Then we have the Honorable Semo
Honorable Semo,
and Honorable Ted.
Honorable Ted.
Yes,
And you must remember that they have regrouped.
yes,
Initially, we had the first group
yes.
meeting in the what?
In the Mandingo Golf Club.
Yes.
Or the first group met at the mayor's office.
Mayor's office. The first group contained of how many? The mayor,
The mayor,
harvester,
harvester,
and who?
the police officer,
The police officer who is Inspector Bembe.
member,
Bembe.
Bembe.
Yes.
Yes.
And who else?
There was Seymour.
Say more.
There was Ted.
And so at this point they are regrouping.
They are regrouping.
Yes.
We've seen the first group of 3.
Yes.
The mayor and his 2 close confidants.
Yes.
The Inspector General and Mr. Harvester,
Yes.
the CEO.
Yes.
Now we are seeing the third group
Yes.
with the deputy mayor,
Yes.
Ted and Seymour.
Exactly.
Yes.
And so that bit of them regrouping can tell you something. Bring something into your mind that these leaders are no longer together.
That is true. There's a rift.
There is a rift. That was why we had that episode, the rift.
Yes.
And after the rift, what happens? Blame games begins, and others want to pass vote of no confidence against
Yes.
the mayor
Yes.
and the allies. No
Yes.
wonder he had his 2 close allies
Yes.
in that particular meeting, again at Mandingo Golf Club.
Yes.
And so, as this particular play unfolds, you can feel the mood, the tense mood, because their acts are being revealed. This particular app continues, and blame games through other characters. We see how leaders have been misusing offices, embezzlement of funds, and even going ahead as even grabbing of public land. You
Yes.
can imagine that. Yes.
So in this particular scene,
Yes.
what is the essence for this meeting? We've agreed these people have regrouped. The others are working on their strategy.
Yes.
This group also.
Yes, they are also working on their strategies. And so right now we are handling Act what? Act 2, is it Act 2, Scene 3?
Yes. Remember to subscribe, remember to comment, like, remember to share this video. Any support you can give us, it is welcome. I am your host, EJ Washington, together with Mwalimu,
Paul Agudo.
the Mr. and the Master himself. We are continuing, right?
Right.
With the plot, Act 2, Scene 3.
Exactly.
Take it away, sir.
Where we have the episode titled The Political Strategy.
All right.
We would give it that particular simpler approach. It was the same day, Thursday, as you have mentioned, late in the afternoon, the mayor and Miss Nicole at Sagrada Secondary School, the deputy mayor, Honorable Ramdae, Honorable Seymour and Ted hold their meeting at the Madingo Golf Club to discuss the ousting of the mayor.
They
Mayor
feel
Mosi.
like that the mayor should be ousted.
Yes. And Ramdae, Ted and Seymour meet to re-strategize how they are going to oust Mayor Mosi from power. They opt to recruit more members to support them. The members are of different opinions, some with independent minds and cannot be swayed by allegations. Another group is the political entrepreneurs who want to side with the one who will pay them well. And the last group is the indecisive ones, who resort to support the opposition chief, Honorable Basdeo, so that they can gain more numbers to have a vote of no confidence against the mayor. And as the play unfolds, Basdeo argues that in order to succeed in removing Mosi from power, they need to alienate him from the people and set the people against him. He comes up with several lies that could incite the people against the mayor. First, the marginalization of other communities is one of the strategies used. The lie is that Mosi had earmarked all of other communities had earmarked all the money allocated to the development of the wards occupied by Mosi's ethnic group members. Another lie used against him was to claim that Mosi's people have a smell resembling the battle, while other people don't smell. You listen to those statements, Basdeo suggests further that they should convene a huge political rally, and Honorable Ted is to distribute the topics to the councillors and older men who are on their side, so that they can prepare adequately for the speech. The rally is to be held on Wednesday. Are we together?
Yes.
And this brings into our attention how they strategize how they have their political kind of strategy.
They are plotting something against
Their
the mayor.
ploy against the mayor to oust him out of office through the aldermen and in a bid and the councillors in a bid to remain stronger on the opposition. Remember, Basdeo has been on the opposition and he still stays there. These are his suggestions.
So, the deputy mayor
Yes.
pulls in an opposition leader
Yes.
to form a coalition
Exactly.
to oust the mayor.
Yes. Exactly.
So they agree
Yes.
that the best way
Yes.
is to peddle certain lies
Yes.
against the mayor.
Sure.
Why would they need the mayor yet they have the undoings of the mayor? They would have just pointed out the truth, the reality is against the mayor.
Just in a moment, when you add salt to injury, somebody will tell you, add more salt to injury.
Exaggerations, I get it.
Yes.
I get it.
When you exaggerate them more,
Yes.
then that is when you will catch up with these people.
All right.
Yes.
So that meeting ends
Yes.
when they've already made an agreement
Yes.
on what to do, right?
Yes.
But I can see at some point Nicole also and Narine also joined. If I'm not wrong.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
That one we are getting into the next
I've gone
episode.
to Act 3, sorry.
Yes.
Sorry. So this meeting ends with Basdeo, Ramdae, and Seymour and Ted
Exactly.
agreeing on their political strategies
Yes.
and the ways forward, how to move to achieve whatever they want. Sindio?
Sure.
All right, Mwalimu. Then very quickly, let's go into Act 3, Scene 1. This is now on a Friday morning,
Yes.
back to Sagrada Secondary School,
Yes.
in a classroom,
Yes.
where we see the classroom is having a high ceiling
Yes.
and is well lit by natural light.
Yes.
Chairs and desks arranged in 3 rows. I can actually see this school, this
Yes.
class in my mind. There are 2 passageways, one on either side of the middle row.
Yes.
The students are seated reading quietly as Nicole, papers and chalk in hand, enters.
Yes.
Madam Nicole.
Yes.
I think in this modern life, do teachers still use chalk, or is it
We are using marker pens.
marker pens?
Yes, and
Temporary
whiteboards.
marker pens on whiteboards.
Yes.
But it's all right.
Yes.
So, as usual, what the first thing the teacher says? Good morning, class.
Yes, you would greet the students. So he informs the student that they will focus on the second part of the human heart,
Yes.
which is the spirit. Like the lesson is already on, he's given them a topic that they are to discuss on.
Which subject is this?
Probably this looks like biology.
Okay.
Yeah, where you are studying the human heart,
Okay.
and the spirit is made up of both the good and bad.
Okay.
And the students learn the relevant rules.
Yes.
They further learn that failure to follow traffic rules results in injuries and death. In comparison,
Yes.
Nicole tells the learners that God created human beings and gave them rules that they need to follow. These are the 10 commandments that guide human beings.
Yes.
And through biblical allusion, it is made up of the fall of Jerusalem and the temple after a long siege by the Babylonians. After failing to abide by some of the 10 commandments, like not worshipping other gods or not killing among others. The students also mention vices such as corruption,
Yes.
murder, robbery, and sexual immorality. The municipality faces a lot of challenges because of irresponsible leaders. The hospitals do not have drugs because of theft, soliciting of bribes by the police officers, and injustices in courts. The scene ends as Narine calls Nicole out of class so that she can take Inspector Bembe to her office for investigation.
Inspector Bembe has come to the school to visit.
Yes.
This reminds me of a scene in another movie I watched called Sarafina,
Yes.
where there's a teacher of history,
Yes.
and as much as she was teaching governance,
Yes.
the oppressors back then
Yes.
thought that she was inciting students
Sure.
against the government.
Yes.
I'm seeing some similarities to this.
Which was not the case.
Uh-huh.
And so we actually, as the play unfolds, we are getting into Act 3, Scene 2.
Act
the
3,
next
Scene 2 now.
The next episode. We will title it the what? Probably the saga.
The saga.
If you like, you can title it the saga.
That is Act
Which
3, Scene 2.
Which other synonym back in time? Which other synonym can you give the word saga to simplify it for our viewers?
Scandal.
Yes, the scandal. We can give it another simpler word for our viewers.
Yes.
The scandal.
The scandal.
And so the scene unfolds.
It's on the same day.
Same day.
Same day, just a few minutes later after class.
Yes.
At Nicole's office.
Yes.
Nicole is standing behind her desk.
Yes.
Inspector Bemba is standing opposite
Bembe.
her. Bembe.
Yes.
Bembe.
Inspector
The name Bembe.
Yes, I always tell my viewers
Yes.
that names of characters, the moment you pronounce it wrongly and you
That's
go
a
down
different
into writing it wrongly, then it is called what? You are having a typo, but we will not call it a typo. It is called what? A textual error.
Textual error.
And in
Let
that
me
moment, you're
tell
writing your own story.
You know, my name Washington is actually shortened as Washi.
Yes.
The places I go, some people call me Wasi. Other places people call me Wachi.
Yeah.
So those are three different people.
Yes.
Because of mispronunciation.
Exactly.
Okay, I get it.
And plays and even novels.
Yes.
They will want you to actually have a
Get the names
mastery.
correctly.
Correct mastery.
Inspector Bembe.
Inspector Bembe.
Correct.
Yes.
So take us through what happens between the inspector and Madame Nicole.
Nicole is with the inspector at the office, as you've mentioned, and Inspector Bembe tries to intimidate Nicole so that she can give up on the Samaritan app. She is accused that her mobile phone signal was spotted in a murder scene. Moreover, Bembe accuses her of stealing the school generator. Are we together?
Yes, we are.
All this is done to scare her. However, Nicole does not give up. Nicole is warned against fighting a losing battle.
All right.
Bembe accuses her of being malicious by creating the Samaritan app.
Inspector Bembe
Yes.
has attempted to intimidate Nicole.
Yes.
What is Nicole's response?
Nicole is very firm. She is not moved. Yes, she's not moved. She still maintains her stand. She doesn't feel irritated by those intimidation coming from Inspector Bembe. Yes.
I love what Nicole has responded to the inspector. She says, and I quote,
Yes.
"I'm just a simple teacher trying to do what is right." End of
Yes.
quote. All right?
Yes, yes.
Then the inspector tells him, "Just as I thought.
Yes.
The Samaritan app was your brainchild,
Yes.
and you're hiding behind innocent students.
Yes.
And you have an evil plan. In fact, the end of quote. In fact, the Inspector General orders officers who accompanied him to arrest Madame Nicole.
Of course.
And they try to grab her forcefully.
Yes.
And as the scene ends, when Nicole is actually crying to be set free.
Yes.
Yes.
And we see Bembe accusing her of being malicious by creating the Samaritan app to bring problems to the leadership of Maracas municipality. Just as I said earlier. From their conversation, we learn that the app has been fundamental in exposing poor leadership in the municipality.
Yes.
As a result, it is mentioned that power corrupts and absolute power corrupts absolutely. In another text that I would not mention now, Nicole is harassed and arrested by the police officers.
That's a very sad note. And on that note, we end this episode.
Sure.
Dear viewer, the struggles some of us go through to make sure we change the world and have a better society.
Sure.
This country very recently lost a hero, a legend, who had fought for the rights of citizens.
Yes.
Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. Allow me to just invoke your name and rest in peace. On that note, as we conclude this episode, as we see Madame Nicole being taken away after her arrest by the officers on the order of Inspector General of Police, Inspector Bembe.
Sure.
Until the next episode, I have been your host, E.J. Washington. Please be safe. Avoid arrests. Keep doing the right thing. I was not alone. I was with my colleague,
Paul Abuja.
Asante Muri. Dear viewer, bye-bye.